at it again, baby! Yes, what is up, everyone? Obviously, as you can see on the screen, we have Demoniacal Fits, the chosen one, and we're going to see if he measures up and see if he, if he's a really good replacement for the official release. But before we get into that, I know what you're thinking. Compton, you said you were going to give a UI Goku away. Well, loyal viewer, yes, I absolutely am. I want to give you a rundown of the videos to come and to let you know when my announcement for the winner of that will be. So basically, it's going to be out of the box for him, a review for him, and then on Wednesday is what we're shooting for, which is... Tony, what's the date? July 1st. Bring in the new month of the year 7. Ooh, whatever. I don't. That has no reason to be excited, but it's exciting for me because we get a new bingo card for 2020. But anyways, that is when the video will come out. It'll be my 500 subscriber video celebration. Also, I wanted to mention the way you are eligible for the Goku UI giveaway or UI Goku giveaway is you must be subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, and also comment your favorite fight of the whole Dragon Ball series. I just wanted to get that concrete, clear, so that there is no misunderstanding, there is no misinterpretation. So basically the two boxes need to be subscribed and comment on that video. Anyways guys, so excited to check this dude out, see if he measures up, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. Rolling right along into Articulation, this is kind of what I have to do for every third-party character or figure. I want to make sure that they hold up. So, shake it fast, watch yourself. Shake it fast, show me what you work. Shake it fast, watch yourself. But his legs are not going crazy. His head doesn't really stay up too well, but that is, I mean, it is what it is. But it's good. He didn't go all crazy. He's not super loose, so that is really good. So moving straight along into Articulation here, Goku Black can look down about that much, or I'm so sorry, the chosen one, so we don't get like whatever copyright, whatever. But I didn't make the figure, so I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm just naming it what it is. Anyways, Goku Black can look up about that much. Can't really do too much there. And then as far as ab crunch right there, as far as that, limbo style cannot. Same thing as the regular Goku Black. Okay, so can do a wingspan about that much. Not really going too impressive right there, but it is because of this. The arms do come out a little bit, and they are a little loose, as you can see right there, which is a little bit of a bummer. Maybe if you push them back in, they're okay. Okay, full 360, double jointed arms right there as well, and then a ball joint within the wrist can do such things as this, and curling like this. Obviously has a bicep swivel right there, and then a thigh cut that can turn around like that. It's pretty tight, so that is good to know as well. So bicep swivel kind of moves a lot, but it's okay. And I mean, it's pretty standard fare for SH Figuarts, but as far as like the feel of the figure, it is okay. Double jointed knees can do some like that. Can do a split. I'm really scared for this. Oh my goodness, look at you, oh, okay, can do a pretty impressive split like that. I've seen in the comments, when does Goku ever do a split? Well, you know, you want to get those extreme bits there, and that is what happens. So can do that. Can also do a not so impressive right there as far as that split goes. Like I said, double jointed knees, can move his feet up about that much, and then it's a toe pivot action right there. A little kind of hard to move, but that is okay. I would prefer that than rather it be loose there. And I would say that is it for articulation. And so this part here, I want to do a paint app and sculpting, I would say comparison. Over here on the left, we have the original release of Goku Black, and then on the right we have Demoniacal Fit, the one in question, the one under the magnifying glass. So I want to see, like, from what I can tell, everything looks okay. Everything looks pretty identical for the most part. As far as the sculpting and shading here, I would say the shading is not as prevalent on the Demoniacal Fit ones on the chest there. It's got a little bit of, if you can see that, you know, it's pretty okay. It's pretty close, which looks good. I'm happy about that. Now, this is the biggest thing I wanted to point out right here. Look at the original release's little skirt dressy thing, maybe Link's tunic or whatever. It's pretty straight. This Demoniacal Fit one it's a little lopsided. You got it's wide on the right side, and to the left it's a little uneven, and then it's not straight either. So that, like, it's just points for the copying sort of thing. Like, the whole point of this figure, I'm assuming, is because you don't want to pay outlandish prices for the figure, so you want to have him look identical and match completely. And this dress here is not the greatest. And then the legs here, everything looks pretty good, pretty okay as far as shading goes, and the sculpting, pretty awesome. Feet can be said the same thing. Identical. All you're missing is the made in China over there on the official release, and then that's about it. As far as the back goes here, there's really no difference here, which makes me really happy. I'm happy about that. There is a little bit of more of a gap between the forearms and the biceps there, kind of giving it an unnatural look right there on the Demoniacal Fit. But maybe if we can see if we can just... Nope, cannot fix it. So that is a little bit of a gap right there. The one on the official release doesn't have that big gaping gap. But overall pretty okay. Now, I did also want to talk about the feel of the figure. And this, I don't know if it's in the paint apps and sculpting part, but like these little sleeves right here, they feel a lot like a different quality of plastic. These are nice. They're I don't know, they just don't feel cheap. The sleeves on this guy feel a little cheap, and it's the little things that you can tell that you're like, okay, you're not real, but you're close, but you're not real. So other than that, I would say pretty okay as far as paint apps and sculpting goes in the comparison side. Alright, moving on right into accessories. I wanted to compare the two faces and everything that they come with here, and from what I can see on my screen, everything looks to be in order. I would say the official release has a little bit of a curve on his smile over here, and then on this one it's more of just a natural smile. Now, the eyebrows do help as far as making it sinister, but that is just a little bit of going on right there. But as far as everything else, everything looks fan-freaking-tastic. You've got the anime eyebrows on both of them, looking, ooh, look at you getting them done. Oh, look at both of them. And then as far as the pearlescence on both earrings, looking great. Now, if you can see right here, this is what I've been kind of seeing on screen, but I wasn't sure if my eyes were playing a trick on me or not. This dude looks like he's got some neck problems as far as just like kind of like leaning forward. This one has a more up straight posture sort of thing, so that is a little bit of a bummer. So he's got some neck, some bulky, I don't know, went to the gym way too many times and did neck or shoulder workouts, and this guy, you're evenly balanced. You've had a perfectly balanced breakfast with those bananas, blueberries, cereals, milks, coffees. I don't think coffee's part of breakfast, but anyways, looking great on those faces. And as far as next, I would say pretty identical. Everything looks okay. Anime eyebrow furrow is a little messy on Demoniacal Fit and regular looking on official release. Got those, I would say it's like, I don't know, a Morty mouth. That's kind of like what I like to compare it to, but other than that, underlining around the eyes looks fan-freaking-tastic. Teeth look great. This one is more a little bit of a boxy. This has kind of got like a little snare grin look to it, but other than that, it looks fan-freaking-tastic. And the earrings pearlescent, I would say even more so on Demoniacal fit. Alright, as far as Super Saiyan Rose goes here, as you can see, everything looks to be up to order, up to snuff, up to speed. The only thing I can say as far as the differences go is the official release over here, shaken, has shading within that lip there, and then Demoniacal fit doesn't. Nitpicking, but I am just making sure that they are identical because that's the whole point. And then as far as the underlying around the eyes looks really good. I'm gonna start calling it the Morty mouth. The Morty mouth looks fan-freaking-tastic on both of them. And then pearlescence goes, it looks like Demoniacal fit is more pearlescent. Now I did want to also point out something as far as the rose hair goes. Look at official release here. Looks good, great, fan-freaking-tastic. Shading around the front of the bangs looks really good. Now I did want to point out that this dude is straight up bubblegum hair, and like I don't know if that's a good thing or it's a bad thing. It's got a little bit of a sheen on it as far as like the shiny glossness goes to it. This has more of a, I would say, a satin feel. I wouldn't say like you know, whatever, but it's not as refined. Now on the back here, as far as comparisons go, everything looks to be great. The shading on both of them look really good, and this one still has a little bit of more of that gloss feel to it. So that is just the differences as far as the feeling goes. Ooh, yelling rose. Okay, so obviously we have a little bit of a paint smudge, paint chip right there, but I don't know if that's just my issue or whatnot. But the overall looks really great. Honestly, I would say Demoniacal fit's definition in the mouth is almost better in a way. It's more darker, more defined colors there. On the official release there, it's there, but it's not as defined. Now I would say on the official release that it is an older figure than this guy. He was able to tweak and change and make things just a little bit better, but underlining around the eyes looks great. Pupils look fan-freaking-tastic, and the Morty mouths on both identical and pearlescent. Oh, going to Demoniacal fit again. As far as pearlescence, he knows what nail polish color to choose. Alright baby, had to break out the tour exclusive Goku Black here, and I wanted to show that the reason I had to bring it out is that the face that comes with Demoniacal fit's chosen one does not come with the official release there. It was a new addition to the tour exclusive there. But as far as everything goes, Morty mouth looks fan-freaking-tastic. Underlining around the eyes looks great as well. And then the smirk, like I said on the original has, or the official release has, that little bit of an uptick giving it the smirk. This is more of just a smile on that, so that is just the difference on that. But everything else looks really, really good as far as comparisons go. And one more time, God, get off of his back, dude. It's kind of weird. That's you. That's yourself. Anyway, pearlescent on the earrings looks good on Demoniacal fit, even more so than the regular. Keeping it going on accessories here. As you can see, the key blade here looks pretty okay. No, I'm not talking about Kingdom Hearts. No. Anyways, Keyblade looks really good there. I would say the official release has a little bit of a translucent and also shading around the little spiky parts. But other than that, everything looks identical, which is cool. Kamehameha Energy Ball? Holy crap. Okay, so this one's a little bit more translucent on the left. This one is a little bit more solid, more opaque looking. But as far as the sculpting and everything looks freaking identical, which is awesome. And lastly, I can't do any comparison shots because none of the official releases came with the sickle of sorrow, and like it looks good. It's really good. I'm really happy that it came with it. Little nitpicky things right there. There's a little plastic cut right there that's a little tacky, uneven. But other than that, looks really good. Feels Feels like a toy. It looks like it. Okay, Tony gave me some encouragement there, and it does come apart, and that is because the hand that comes with it goes over it, so you don't have to put it over these little weird little divot curtain rod looking things there, so that makes it much more easier and accessible to put on there. So awesome, really happy about all of the accessories and everything that he comes with thus far. Hands, baby! And this, like, holy crap, if I was in a school I would be so terrified of this hand right here. Anyways, everything looks good as far as demoniacal and official. Like, look at them, they're just trying to interconnect everything. Anyways, time ring looks great there. Flip it around and everything looks okay. The shading on Demoniacal Fit kind of fades off onto the finger, but it is nitpicking city up in here. Can't really do a comparison on this hand because the official release does not come with this warped hand, which is awesome. I really digging it. Also, can we get some focus? There we go. Really digging it. I'm really happy with the way it looks. I would say it is like Zamasu's or Fused Zamasu's hand that comes with that. So it looks like the ring was added on there. But overall, really cool hand. Really happy about that, especially since the official release does not come with one. Another hand here. Obviously, I'm not going to do all the comparisons here just because it's redundant and it takes too much time, and I doubt you really care. But that is the hand for that, for this dude, and it looks good. You should have used that promo code LeCompton and saved 10% off or free shipping. That's what this finger is for. Instant transmission hand, pull-up hands, or sickle of sorrow holding hands there. Weird-ass technique hands. And lastly but not leastly, rare hands. No, I'm kidding. It's Kamehameha hands. So the chosen one stands at about, what is that? 5 and no. Oh my goodness. We can't read today. It's okay, babe. Just try again. 6.5 inches with the hair, and then right around, I would say 5 1/4 with the forehead. So pretty par for the course as far as fig arts go. Now I want to see him compared to his official releases and some other people just to get an idea. Do you look okay on my shelf? Alright, and there he is with his official releases, Zamasu and Future Trunks. As you can see, he is just a little hunched over as far as the neck goes. Doesn't match completely as far as the size, but close enough, but it's still, it bothers me just a wee bit, just because, and if I even try to fix it, okay, so I take it back. It does take some neck adjustment, but he does look very close, very similar. It's got a little bit of some shoulder issues, but nothing too crazy. But anyways, guys, we have done articulation, paint apps and sculpting, accessories, and size comparisons. So now, without further ado, let's look at some ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? I gotta say, yes, for the most part, I am entertained with Demoniacal Fit's chosen one. He is a very good, I would say, stand-in replacement for an original release Goku Black from Tamashii Nations, which is really nice. I absolutely love the Sickle of Sorrow. That's hopefully the last time I'm going to say it. But it's a really awesome accessory. Like, it just kind of pulls the whole dude together. I do have my gripes. Unfortunately, there are a decent amount of them. If you can see here, like, boop, see how his head just doesn't want to stay? Like, it's very, very loose. It doesn't go on that well. And then, like, his joints, his arms, they're not super strong, so they kind of like get stretched out and everything like that. Also, just like, I don't know, he feels like a cheaper version, and that's something that just keeps sticking with me. Also, the faces. If I were to take this, you know what, I'm gonna do it right here. Look, I'll take that off just real quick. Take his little blonde thing. Oh, his face fell off instantly. So that is what. Those are my gripes for him, unfortunately. But overall, a pretty good figure, pretty awesome figure as far as a stand-in goes. As I said, my rating scale is like it, love it, got to freaking have it. Also, there is a hate it, but I'm not gonna mention that because I don't hate this thing. I'm honestly gonna say love it. It definitely doesn't get a got to freaking have it, but it does give it a love it just because of most of the things he does really well. Like I said, plastic quality is a little not so. It's almost there, but it's not there. You can definitely tell a difference. But aesthetically, very, very pleasing, very easy to fool of the eye. So it's good. I'm happy. I am happy with this Demoniacal 5th release. Now, hopefully, he'll come out with the rest of them, and I'll be able to do those. If you like those shots going on there in between that little break and whatnot, you can go over to my Instagram page at Doing the People's Work. As always, thank you, sir. LeCompton_projects. Go ahead and check those out. Go give it a little follow, a little like, you know, all the little Instagram things. Thank you. And if you're watching this already still, there is just a little bit more time left to enter into that Goku UI giveaway, courtesy of mystatictoys.com. Can't thank them enough. Just killing it over there. Love these guys. Love those guys so much. And thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, guys, Compton out.